Yancai, Chinese, pinyin, Yancai, Wade Giles, Yen-ts'ai, literally, vast steppe, was the Chinese name of an ancient nomadic state centered near the Aral Sea during the Han Dynasty period, 206 BC to 220 AD. They are generally considered to have been an Iranian people of the Sarmatian group. After becoming vassals of the Kangju in the 1st century BC, Yancai became known as Alanliao, Chinese, pinyin, Alanliao, Wade Giles, A-lan-ya, Alanliao. Yancai is often connected to the Aorsi of Roman records, while Alanliao has been connected to the later Alans. History. Yancai is first mentioned in chapter 123 of the Shiji, whose author, Sarmatian, died c. 90 BC. Based on the travels of 2nd century BC Chinese diplomat Zhang Qian, Yancai lies some 2,000 li, 832 kilometers, northwest of Kangju. The people are nomads and their customs are generally similar to those of the people of Kangju. The country has over 100,000 archer warriors, and borders on a great shoreless lake. The people of Yancai are usually considered an Iranian people of the Sarmatian group. They are often connected to the Aorsi of Roman records, who dominated the area between the Don and the Aral Sea and were both a wealthy mercantile people and a powerful military force. According to Chinese sources, Yancai belonged to the northern part of the Silk Route, known as the Northern Route. The Chinese sent embassies to Yancai and actively promoted trading relations. The later Han Dynasty Chinese Chronicle, the Hao Hanshu, 88, covering the period 25 to 220 and completed in the 5th century, mentioned a report that Yancai was now as vassal state of the Kangju known as Alanliao. The Kingdom of Yancai, lit. Vast Steppe, has changed its name to the Kingdoms of Alan and Liao. They occupy the country and the towns. They are dependencies of Kangju, the Talas Basin, Tashkent and Sogdiana. The climate is mild. Wax trees, pines, and whitegrass, aconite, are plentiful. Their way of life and dress are similar to those of Kangju. Y.A. Zadneprovsky writes that the subjection of Yancai by the Kangju occurred in the 1st century BC. The westward expansion of the Kangju obliged many of the Sarmatians to migrate westwards, and this contributed significantly to the migration period in Europe, which played a major role in world history. The name Alanliao has been connected by modern scholars with that of the Alans. Yancai is last mentioned in the 3rd century Vilu. Then there is the Kingdom of Lu, the Kingdom of Yan, to the north of Yancai, and the Kingdom of Yancai, between the Black and Caspian Seas, which is also called Alan. They all have the same way of life as those of Kangju. To the west, they border Darkhin, Roman territory. To the southeast they border Kangju, the Tu, Talas, and Middle Jaxartes basins.